everybody. Seems like ages since we've had a good talk, a good blether. But anyway, let's get down to business. So winter is here. But are you prepared? Is your wardrobe ready? And I don't mean that little wobbly leg at the bottom left hand corner. I mean, do you have stuff that's correct? Not necessarily golf attire. I'm just saying, are you prepared for the winter conditions? So many times I see people, I'm not going to name anybody because I'm not going to do that to them, wearing like 3 lambswool jumpers. You know, number one, the stench from the lambswool in damp conditions must put any golfer off, but it really restricts your swing. Get yourself a gilet. Doesn't have to be Boss. Get yourself a gilet. Get yourself an Under Armour mock, or even another sort of zippy kind of lightweight thing. It's so warm, and you can actually swing a golf club. Sometimes I go out there and think there's a mountain, but it's just a mountain of clothes people are wearing, so you're not going to be able to swing the golf club. It's hard enough in the cold to swing it fast, but if you're dressed like the Michelin Man, or woman, or anything else, you're not going to be able to swing. So wear stuff that's appropriate. It doesn't cost the earth. This did cost the earth, but it doesn't have to cost the earth. Just make sure you're ready for winter, because honestly, I think I'll take photos of the next time I see somebody with 3 lambswool sweaters on. Honestly, they look almost like a Viennetta. They've got that many layers on. So make sure you're ready. We've got tons of stuff you can look at. I'm not necessarily saying you have to buy it from me, but get stuff that's appropriate for the weather. Don't wear 3 jumpers. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. So this week I found out an interesting stat, and it's got nothing to do with golf. It's to do with the Pro Shop staff. And I was shocked. Did you know that I am the only member of the Pro Shop team that doesn't have a tattoo? Honestly, think about that. Yeah? They've all got tattoos apart from me. And I'm never going to put my body through that. My body's a temple, and I will never, ever do something like that. So, next time you pop into the shop, have a look. See what you can find. See if you can find out the ones. Well, they all have them. I've just said that. They all have tattoos apart from me. I'm as pure as they come. Pure as they come. So there's an interesting stat for you. Well done. Speaking of stats, have a look behind me. And have a look at that. That's what our technology shows you. So basically it gives you answers. Gives you answers to why your golf might not necessarily be as good as it should be. If you look at the driver head there, and you can see the strike. Now, modern technology, here's a quick one for you. I've just had somebody in for a fitting, and although that strike is low and towards the heel, and that driver's at 10.5 degrees, the ball doesn't spin off the charts like it used to with old technology. So modern technology does work. Not every single year you should be changing your driver, but what I'm saying is it does actually work. Now, when you come and practice in here, you get good data. It's never raining in here. Well, once. That was a leak in the roof. But anyway, this is where you come. You practice with purpose. It's just so much easier. And once you start to be able to control the strike, control the club face and the path, then you become a good golfer. But the reason I find this so good is because if you equate what you would get in here, so say 1 hour's practice in here, I would say is worth 5 hours practice outside, because you're getting data and you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing and know what you're doing wrong, you can change it. But when you're out there just smashing balls, you've got no idea. So this is the Golf Lab. This is where you should practice over the winter. The data's brilliant. There's always going to be someone on hand to help you as well. I'm not suggesting we're going to be giving you a lesson. I'm just saying there's always somebody here to give you clues, to help you, and you get a free coffee. Can't say fairer than that, can I? So you've been to the supermarkets. You're now aware that Christmas is marching towards us like a rhinoceros. So I've decided to pull out my Christmas board early. Yes, I have. And anybody that doesn't know about my Christmas board, where have you been? Every Christmas Eve, I dance about in my front room with my children. I make them dance about with me. And we do the prize draw. Last year, what was it? Who won it last year? Well, there's tons of prizes. There's absolutely tons. I can't get any more camp, but there's tons of prizes on that board, ranging from an electric trolley that Stuart Taylor won. I think he won that last year. Yes, he did. He's been very lucky, hasn't he? He won the Joker as well. Oh, I wonder if he's related to the Illuminati. But anyway, that'll be introduced in the shop this Saturday. So if you want a ticket, come in and pick your number. And then on Christmas Eve, live on Facebook, I will be dancing about, singing, entertaining you, and revealing who has won the star prize and the other numerous prizes on the board. So get in, get your ticket, and let's get partying. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. Now, at this time of year, we're still fitting. We're still helping people with their golf clubs. Now, it's not necessarily, there's not, for example, there's one current driver at the moment, the Titleist. There's still a lot of current irons, but even if you have clubs and you're thinking of, well, if you think they're actually working for you, then why not book in just for a simple appointment, just to see what your clubs are doing and to see if we can manipulate them in any way to make them better for you. It doesn't need to cost the earth. It's just more of a tweaking. Right, so you performance tune your golf clubs. Everybody goes like, oh no, I'm not doing that, I don't want a new set of golf clubs. It doesn't always involve a new set of golf clubs. Even down to the grips. Some of the grips that I see on golf clubs are just terrible. You've got to remember that's your point of contact to the club. So if a grip is, I'll use the word sliding, you're having to apply a lot more pressure onto that grip to hold it. So you're going to reduce your speed. Okay, and it's also important that when you're looking at your grips, when you replace them with another grip, a different grip, you'll change the swing weight of the club. I discussed this before, so if you want to come in for a wee chat or even just a little hit, I'll show you what we do and you will see how useful it is for you to improve your golf. It's not all about spending £1,000 on a new set of golf clubs, it's just understanding how they can work better for you and how we can help. As I've said before, we have all the equipment that is required to build a golf club and to alter a golf club. Very few places have that. Why? It takes a long time to come au fait with these sort of things and how to manipulate a club and make it better. It's hard, but that's why we're skilled people and that's why we do a good job, I would say. So pop in if you're unaware of what I'm talking about. Pop in, I'll have a wee chat to you and we'll show you what we do. In fact, anyone can do that. It doesn't necessarily need to be me, but pop in and we will help you and you'll get some good chat. I might give you a free coffee. I can't promise that, but I might watch. You might get a wee bit of coffee. Okay. Until next time, I've been Graham Bell and we've been having a real intimate chat and it's been lovely, absolutely lovely. Until next time.